Hello everyone and welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're taking a look at one of the latest LEGO Ideas sets, number 60, The Magic of Disney. This is set number 21352 containing 1,103 pieces and was released in 2024. This was a special contest that was done online and fans got to choose which one was to be created out of a certain number of finalists as compared to the normal process of LEGO Ideas, which is similar but not as direct as this one is. There's a few notable firsts in this set which we'll go over later, but the big draw of course is the minifigures of this set. You can see them right here along with some other small characters. The back of the box just shows kind of the same frame again, along with the dimensions and a few other lifestyle photos of it. What we are going to do today, we're going to crack this thing up. We're going to do a quick time-lapse speed build of it, and then I'll give you my thoughts of the overall set. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
As we cut open the box and begin the build, we will find plastic bags inside. There are 9 individually numbered bags, along with the instruction manual. Of course, the first thing you do is you start with a minifigure. This one's first one was Belle, and then you kind of start on these dioramas or vignettes there. They're all 3 connected in the bottom part of this section, so you make each individual scene, and then you go ahead and place them kind of on their own little vignette area. Each one was kind of fun to build, of course, a lot of smaller pieces. But I think it makes sense because you are making this kind of small, micro-scale type environment for them to live in there. The next thing you do is you start on all of these wave pieces there in order to kind of put the background of this set together. So that was the big majority of this set actually, was kind of making each of these waves. You start with the white ones, then the light blue, then the dark blue, and then you're kind of posing those other minifigures up there. But then you go ahead and start on the main part of the build I would consider there is actually building Mickey Mouse himself there. There's some nice Easter eggs in the build. You kind of make a Woody from Toy Story in there. I thought was a really cool Easter egg there. It's kind of hard to show in the time lapse, but you can kind of see it going right there. Then you cover it with black and a bunch of red, and then you kind of put the final touches on the set together. There is a bit of mirror building because you're kind of doing the front and then the sides and the arms, and then the head kind of comes together for the last piece there. But I thought this was a very fun build experience. I liked being able to kind of separate each part into different sections, and each minifigure had its own special case there. So I thought this build experience was actually quite nice for this kind of set.
Okay, and here is the Magic of Disney set, part of the LEGO Ideas collection there. Some of the main parts of the set are actually these little vignettes or diorama type scenes in there that has the minifigures that we are wanting this set for, of course, as well. And of course, the buildable Mickey. Let's see if we can name all the characters and movies that are included. Looks like we've got a baby Simba from The Lion King. We've got our first ever Belle minifigure from Beauty and the Beast, Bruno from Encanto, Sebastian and Flounder from The Little Mermaid. We've got the Brooms from Fantasia. Of course, Mickey also kind of from Fantasia there. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, and then Geppetto from Pinocchio. So altogether, you get those nice characters. Most are new and have never been done before. Again, like Belle, which folks have wanted for a long time, so it finally happened. There are no stickers in this set. Everything is printed. One of the main prints there, of course, is this little printed stained glass rose piece there, as well as Mickey's eyes and the 2 cone pieces on the hat. Of the 1,103 pieces, a good chunk of them are really just going to make these waves. And of course, Mickey. These like light blue and regular blue, and then we've got that again, and then some white. So it just takes up a big chunk of that. Mickey is just kind of sitting right in the middle here, and I think he can be removed fairly easily, maybe not always advisable there. Okay, so there's Mickey just on his own. A lot of folks have complained about the look of Mickey. Seems a little strange, but it's brick built, so I mean, it is what it is. I don't have any major complaints. I liked kind of putting the arms together. Those are some interesting techniques in order to kind of get that rounded appearance there, and of his arms coming out, kind of like the sleeves are rolling down and everything. I wish they would have printed the cone on both sides because these are 2 different pieces. So that's a piece, that, and this is one piece there. So I wish they would have just went ahead and printed a second piece on there because why not? Feel like they could have gone the extra mile on that one. But with him out of the way, you can kind of see some more of those waves I was talking about. So that is like the majority of this set here. And the last thing you do, if you saw on the speed build there, is you just kind of clip this vignette piece onto the side. So it'd be cool. This kind of reminds me of the Disney train that came out, I think, last year, which each character had its own little scene. I'm sure you can do something similar like this with this like vignette scene. And I think that'd be cool to put together. Or you could just turn these into little train pieces like I know some folks have done. So let's go ahead and put Mickey back in here, so he should go in fairly easily at that point. And just like that. Well, but now let's take a quick look at the minifigures. First up, you do have Bruno again there from Encanto. Comes with printed legs and a face there. He also comes with the printed tile of his prophecy. It's a little hard to see, but I'll try and show you that little printed piece of kind of the house cracking looks like there. He does come with an alternate face on the back that you can see, that kind of like a smug look like he was kind of giving off in the movie there, like the DreamWorks smile kind of thing. But I kind of like this one a little better where he's using like his green eyes to do the prophecies. Next, we'll kind of lump these together there with kind of the molded characters. I believe these are new in the set. The lion mold is not new, but it's kind of giving me like Friends vibes more than face is a little strange, but gets the job done. Again, there's Flounder and Sebastian there, just kind of tiny little pieces, but overall pretty good. Next up, we've got Lilo, which this is an interesting minifigure there because she has no legs, technically. They did not give her like the short legs or anything like that. They just gave her the printed 1x2 that you can see, which makes sense because she does have like the long dress in the movie. She also uses like the Pocahontas hair with the little flower put in it there, but definitely a fun little minifigure. I kind of like the no legs thing because it again makes it unique like that. She does have an alternate face where she's like sticking her tongue out. Next up is Geppetto, again from Pinocchio. He comes with his little paintbrush. Nothing too crazy on this one. No arm printing, no leg printing. I believe he does have a reversible face where he's looking a bit more surprised, so that's kind of fun, but I kind of like his regular kind of smile on this side. Kind of an interesting hairpiece. I don't know if I've personally seen this one before. It has a big swoop in the front of it there, so I'm sure I could see that being used in a few other instances as well. And last but not least is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She does have the dual molded arms. She also does have the printed dress piece on both sides, so that's nice. I believe she does come with a reversible face as well, just kind of a regular grin, I guess you'll say, and then a smile, but definitely looks great, and we're finally happy to have Belle join the minifigure line. And there they are all together again. I think that these are all pretty good minifigures. Obviously, I think Belle and Bruno are carrying the heaviest weight of it, and I think they definitely look the best. But Lilo also looks pretty good. I wish I would have wanted a little bit more from Geppetto, but for what it is, I also like them as well. But I think these are some great minifigures in this set. And with these kind of sets, I always say that the size of the set is interesting because do you need to buy new furniture for this kind of set? And I don't think you do on this one. I think it's adequately sized where you could put it on a bookshelf or a desk and it still look like a good set. And I think that is a strong suit of this particular set as opposed to maybe some of the other ones that might be out there or getting like the giant Disney castle. This kind of fills that Disney void without paying a ton of money, and you still get some great minifigures with this set as well. But overall, I think it is a great set. We are Disney fans here on the channel, so we definitely wanted to pick this set up as soon as it came out, and we're finally bringing this review here to you. So if you enjoyed this review, make sure you leave a like down below, comment down below what you think of this new set here. Do you like the minifigures? Do you think Mickey is a little bit too strange? But until next time, I appreciate you coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.